guys, good morning, or afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching this. Just thought I'd put together, again, another less than 10 or about 10-minute little stretch for you guys to do. Just do what you can do, as I often say. Do what feels right, and just move a little bit, right? We want to continue to do these workouts or modified versions of these workouts, or we know a lot of us are running or biking instead, but we still want to do some stretching, of course, right? Yoga is the answer for everything. All right, so what we're gonna do is get started. Let's see, Bodhi's back here if you can't see him, so hopefully he'll stay back there. So we'll just start on our knees just like this. All right, maybe I'll turn to the side so you guys can see. Shoulders above the hips. Again, crown of the head pressing up, and just think about pressing those knees down into the mat. If you like, you get a little bit deeper, you can bring those hands back. Right. Still pressing those knees into the mat. Relax down. You can stay here for as long as you like. A few minutes more. A few minutes less. All right, and then we could think about bringing those hands up alongside the knees. And think about lifting the knees up. Let's get a nice stretch on the top of the ankles there. So if both knees is too challenging, just do one at a time. All right, so one and then the other, and alternate, obviously. Right, you can lift those knees up. Feels good after doing that that ab wrap this morning. A little more reconnection with the core. So good. So then we're just going to do both of those movements one more time. So hands come back. Press the knees into the mat. Maybe relax a little bit. If you can go further back, that's fine. Stay with the breath. Nice and even. And then we'll come back up. Lift those knees up, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Now here comes the sunshine. Beautiful. Right, just a little bit of movement there. Also, just for a couple of more moments, let's take those hands, interlace them, right? So interlace the fingers behind the low back. Keep the shoulders above the hips, tall spine, press the crown of the head up, draw those hands down. Relax the chin into the chest. All right, so if we have a rounded spine, we lose it. If we're pressing that chest out, we're losing it. So nice and tall, pull down, chin to the chest. This will feel good after all those push-ups, or pike push-ups, or handstand push-ups, whatever you did this morning. And then still keeping with that drawing motion, the hands down. Bring that gaze back up. Look over to the right. So we're here. Look over to the right. Drop the chin towards that shoulder. You should feel it on that left back neck side. Back neck. Bring that gaze back up. Move through center. Look over to the left. And again, draw the chin towards that shoulder. Elongate the back of the neck. Up. Relax those hands, maybe a couple of shoulder rolls. You can take them up by the ears, back and down. Up, back, down, up, back, down. Yeah, you can break it down if you want. Work on those TikTok skills. Right, moving those arms, moving those shoulders just a little bit. Clearly I have no TikTok skills. I'll just stay to the stretching. So from here, let's just place those hands firmly into the mat. Lift the hips up. Find yourself downward facing dog. Again, pedal those feet out. Pressing those hands. Those hips are lifting up. The chest pressing towards the thighs. Relax the neck. Maybe shake yes, shake no. All right, just pedal those feet out. If this feels good to you, just stay here for a few rounds. All right, take this down dog stretch anytime. As we know, it's a resting pose. So we'll just stay here for a few moments. Then we're going to sweep that left leg straight up to the sky. All right, Keep those hands nice and strong, pressing into the mat. Chest still presses towards that right leg. Relax that right heel down towards the mat. Open up the back of that leg. If it feels right, you can stack that knee up on top of the hip, flex the foot. I wish you guys could see Bodhi. He was just staring up at the sky. So funny. Maybe you can't see him. I don't know. Square those hips. Step that left foot in between the hands. Top of the mat. Nice big runner's lunge. Hips stay squared. Knee over the ankle. We're going to take that left hand. We're going to reach it all the way up to the sky. Reach it over to the upper right hand corner and the mat. We're going to do that a couple of times, okay? Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, reach it over. Inhale, up. Exhale, over. This last time, we're going to inhale, reach it up. Left arm wraps around the low back. By all means, you can drop that right knee down if that feels better. If you have a block or a book and you need that mat up a little bit higher, by all means, go ahead and do that. Whatever variation works for you. So you can stay here again. We're going to drop that knee if it's not down already. And think about lifting that right foot up. Maybe you can reach it. Woo! Quads, hello. All right, if you have a strap, if you have a towel, if you have a tie, you can wrap it around that right foot. Pull it up. I'm going to relax that right foot back down. Let's take that left leg back. Drop those hips back. Find yourself in a child's pose. Reach those fingertips forward. Nice and active. Reach the fingertips forward. Crown of the head goes forward. Hips draw back. When you're ready, come on back up. Find yourself in that downward facing dog. Relax the head, relax the neck. Right side, right leg goes up. Left heel melts down. Stay strong, pressing into both hands. We're not crashing into either shoulder, leaning either side. If it feels good to stack the hip and the knee, go ahead, look under that right armpit. Square it. Step that right foot in between the hands. Hang out here on this runner's lunge. What did we do? Okay, we're going to inhale that right arm up. Reach it across upper left hand corner. Do that a couple of times. Up and over. Try not to get all twisty in the hips when we're doing that. Keep those hips stationary. Looking just to open up the shoulders and the chest. Right? And then eventually taking that right arm up, wrapping it around. Again, you could have that left knee down if that feels better to you. Try not to let the head sag. Right, I know in a lot of our plank challenges, I know it's super hard to keep that neck straight, but trust me, it will feel better. Like when we're in those plank poses, when we're in these poses, to keep pressing the crown of the head forward, to have that straight neck, right? Because we do this a lot. It's easier, but in the long run, it's not healthier, right? And again, if you like, if you don't have that knee dropped already, you can. Try to bring that heel towards the booty. There goes the Black Panther. Not to be confused with Herbert. That was the Bodhisattva. And we'll relax that left foot down. Bring that right foot back. Find yourself in that child's pose again. For time, 9 minutes. Okay, child's pose. And stay as long as you want. You can repeat that as many times. Just a couple of stretches that I know a lot of us have done in class. Maybe you've come to my yoga classes and you've done some of those with me already. But that's going to be it for today. Just a quick little 10-minute stretch. I'll probably do a longer one Don't ruin this at the end. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Any requests, let me know if you guys know of any poses or anything that you really like, and maybe I could do a quick little flow, or if something's incredibly bothering you or something, try to do some more shoulder stuff today, because I do eat a lot of shoulder stuff today. Now that doesn't mean that this will be out, oh, I guess timing, whatever. Stretch, 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 stretch.